IG Metall is Germany's largest automotive union, and its boss has a word for Tesla Giga Berlin, saying, "Welcome to the land of collective bargaining agreements." Welcome back, friends. This is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. If you are here first time, please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla and electric vehicle news and ring the bell so you don't miss my next coverage. Tesla is about to open its German gigafactory Giga Berlin in Brandenburg near Berlin. Electric cars should actually have been built in the community of Grünheide since the summer, but the final approval of Giga Berlin has not yet been received. The official opening and start of series production is currently expected in early 2022. Over time, IG Metall boss Jörg Hofmann spoke about the project Giga Berlin from the point of view of the employees. Hofmann believes that the US group is opening a plant here, a very positive signal for Germany as an investment location, for the entire mobility industry, for the suppliers, for the process technology of the mechanical engineering companies. Tesla is also creating jobs in a region that, with the end of coal, is in the middle of structural change. That means Brandenburg. In the US, Tesla is known as a popular employer, but also for its, they say, harsh working conditions and waves of layoffs. I mean, in Germany, the company will have to be more cautious, says Hofmann. At the moment, Tesla is hiring from top of the bottom in terms of hierarchy. So far, the management and specialists have been on board. Normal production workers are only gradually being recruited, says Hofmann. He says, "We'll take a look at what these employment contracts look like. So far, Tesla has been reliant on specialists from the regional labor market, which is heavily influenced by IG Metall's collective bargaining agreements. Nobody will switch to Tesla if they have to accept significant wage losses. It gets interesting with the people who do the simpler jobs that don't necessarily have to come from the auto industry. Tesla cannot expect special treatment from IG Metall," said he. "Welcome to the land of collective agreements and participants," said Hofmann. "The employee representatives are not biased, but they would also not come to terms with poor conditions at Tesla," they say. Should it come to that, he has confidence that the colleagues themselves will draw the right conclusions also with regards to the issue of unionization and the enforcement of collective agreements. The workforce at Tesla Giga Berlin in Grünheide is being completely rebuilt. There are no union structures. The concrete and permanent work processes are still being set up, but Hofmann and his colleagues are well networked and informed. "If you are looking for a job, you will of course also find union members," he said. So far, Tesla has around 1,800 employees in Giga Berlin. It should be significantly more, according to the IG Metall boss. Production can only really be ramped up from 6,000 employees. After the start, according to the company, around 12,000 employees are planned in an initial expansion stage with up to 500,000 cars per year. Now, Germany is to become the lead market for electric cars, for electric mobility. Hofmann also spoke in an interview, the link of which I will have in the description of this video, about the transformation of the German automotive industry towards electric cars. The local manufacturers hesitated a long time and are therefore under pressure today from new, more agile providers such as Tesla. The unionist emphasized that IG Metall had constantly urged companies to move forward faster, but that had hardly had any success for a long time. In the past 3 to 4 years, however, the strategy of all German corporations has moved strongly in the direction of electrification. Hofmann denied that unions are slowing down the switch to electric cars, for example, at Volkswagen. At Europe's Europe's largest car manufacturer, the Works Council has just urged that the Wolfsburg plant also get an electric vehicle range. That didn't come from the company. It is also the Works Council that has urged to invest in Wolfsburg Grünheide, that is in a completely new car factory only for electric cars. Fewer workers are needed to produce cars with electric drives than for combustion vehicles. However, new jobs are also emerging, for example, in battery production. Hofmann advocates making Germany the lead market for electric cars or electromobility, so that the country is not inundated by imported vehicles, especially from China, because that doesn't bring any employment to Germany. Germany has to play to its innovative strength here. The change to electromobility is inevitable for the industry. In order to cushion the downsizing as the industry changes, the largest part of the value chain of electric cars has to be built up in Germany, demanded Hofmann in an interview. This includes battery cells, where Tesla is great because Tesla is building the battery cell production at Giga Berlin. So this includes battery cells, high voltage electronics or sensors, as well as battery recycling and the associated circular economy to reduce the import of raw materials. We have to invest heavily here in Germany, said the IG Metall boss. The current semiconductor crisis with extensive dependencies on Asia suppliers shows that this also makes economic sense. While the large German car manufacturers are already on the way to a comprehensive electric mobility offer, many suppliers of electric car parts are still struggling with the switch from combustion to electric motors. This is a problem especially for small and medium-sized companies, says Hofmann. He therefore thinks it is good that the new federal government wants to set up a transformation fund to support it. In this way, suppliers could invest in new technologies and thus secure jobs. In the search for sustainable alternative business models, regional transformation networks with IG Metall is initiating with the federal government also provide support. Another important aspect is to build bridges for employees into new tasks without the threat of unemployment. Above all, that means qualification. Here's what he says. Hofmann says, right up to the right to a second professional qualification if the original career choice becomes a dead end. So what do you think, friends? Do you think Tesla will be unionized? At least he is positive about Tesla Giga Berlin, looking at Giga Berlin as a positive development for Brandenburg, which is basically heavily coal mines region. But he says, welcome to the land of collective bargaining agreements. Will Tesla be unionized one day? I don't know, but recently I reported that Tesla has, some employees at Tesla have formed Work Council and IG Metall, very powerful union, metal workers union and automotive unions in Germany, has supported that. This is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. Please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla news. Ring the bell so you don't miss my next coverage. Have a great day. God bless you, everyone, and I'll see you soon in our next report.